Hello and welcome to Yourtown prize home draw 552, our Christmas home, our biggest for the year. We're at 45 𝙃𝙚𝙩 Lane here in 𝙃𝙚𝙩. Beautiful home. We're on the beachfront. Come on and have a look. Now this house looks very different to when we bought it. We've done a bit of a facelift out the front. We'll do a little bit more on the tours of that later on about the garden tour. But let's come and have a look. We've got some special guests inside. We have Phil behind the camera. And if you've got any comments about what you want to see, please put it in the comments and we'll come back and get more content. Hello there, you two.
Hello.
Looking beautiful as ever.
Oh, stop. No, go on.
Okay, guys, let's take us through and have a look at this beautiful home that you've created for someone this Christmas.
Thanks for joining us. I love it in here.
Okay, you looked at the first thing that we changed in this house that we love the most, which is these red downlights. I know that they're controversial. I know that they might make some people uncomfortable. I also know that they're fantastic and they look awesome.
So tell us a little about the story. So these were powder coated?
They were powder coated, custom powder coated to match the dining pendant that's through there. And I think sitting against this timber in the entry is really something special as well.
Yeah, this house is about colour, it's about texture and pattern and details and interest. It's playful, but it's also calming. I think it feels very tropical. It's definitely paradise found. And there ain't nothing in this house I don't love.
And I think we briefed you, Darren, and Kate, obviously you're heavily involved with the design. So the brief changed a little bit, but it was really, we wanted to make it a modern beach house, sophisticated luxury, lots of colour. Hey, I think you've nailed what I've seen so far.
Thank you very much. You won't see any dolphin motifs or any starfish motifs in here. It's certainly not that version of coastal.
Yes.
It's more of a, I don't know, let's say Latin American, Spanish version of coastal.
It is definitely, with a bright colour palette, but also lots of fun and playful. It's got lots of nods to that lifestyle you'd live when you're on the coast. You've got music playing, your friends around you.
And you can hear the ocean.
And you can hear the ocean right out there.
Let's go and have a look. Right, okay.
Gorgeous bushland.
Beautiful. So we've got a lot of colour drenching through the home.
So before we go through the rest of the house, you can work from home here too, if you so please. You can actually be in here and work. You've got your own designated office space, lots of storage on the wall and underneath the bench. You can work there and have your Zoom meetings or whatever you need to by closing that door. It's nicely lit, it's private, it's away from the rest of the house. And yeah, if you ever want to work ever again, if you win this house.
$5.8 million, Darren, I'm pretty sure I'd be like, sorry guys, see you later.
Yeah, I wouldn't be working.
Just a little casual job to work to live.
Yeah, absolutely. Still got to pay the bills. You've got to do the groceries, all those sort of things. How this is cool.
Yeah, this is a lovely double height void. Jason Pate designed this house, and you can see the details. I love what we've done out here with the olive tree.
Thank you.
Joe did the landscaping out here.
They did a beautiful job.
Lugged all of those pebbles in yourself, I believe.
Yeah, with a bit of help of my husband. Yes, he was wonderful. But yeah, we'll do a little bit more of a garden tour another day. But yeah, it's wanted to feature that was a pretty overgrown garden. We wanted to make it special. It wasn't going to be utilised as a living space. It's just a great space that you can go out. You've got your herbs out there. Eventually have olives. Amazing.
And it was blocking a lot of the natural light that we're getting in here from that double void with the window up the top and the doors down the bottom. It was blocking a lot of the light. So now we're getting that light flooding in.
It's beautiful. Okay, some photos they might have seen the Christmas tree here, but we've moved it around a little bit. So anyway, you can do whatever you want. You won this 5.8. You can move the Christmas tree wherever you want to.
You put it in your bedroom if you like.
You
could.
Or finish Christmas and put it on the street. We've got a fully functional laundry in here as well, and we've given that a reskin and just a little bit of life by, again, we've got the red downlights in the ceiling. We have our signature lime wash ceilings as well. All those gorgeous Lonco handles, a beautiful Darren Palmer luster bronze tap, and those tiles on the splashback just really make it feel super contemporary, but also textured and interesting.
Definitely more interesting than what was there, which was just glass splashback. It really needed that layer of visual texture, didn't it?
Yeah. And, you've got storage for days.
Storage, yeah. We've got in here, we've got lots of storage. We've got our handbags in here, but we've got the Dyson for the winter. We've got the iron. There's some spare rugs in here. There's some spare lamps. So just in case there's not enough around the home.
There's also the spare dining chair because we bought an abundance of them. So there's a spare one in there.
Well, this is generational living, this home. So, you know, you're going to be having lots of people coming, lots of places to sit and eat and entertain.
Yeah, I mean, there is a seating to dine for 8 people at the dining room. There's seating to dine for 6 people at the alfresco. There's also seating for 4 people at the island bench. So on Christmas Day, when you're in this house, you can have your whole family here and everybody can have somewhere to eat. You can put all the naughty kids at the island bench. That's where I'd be sitting.
I was going to say I volunteer.
I think that'd be me too.
That would be me.
And now, like, I'm just... Oh.
Wow, this is pretty special. Now, I know, Darren, we've done some content with you, a specific kitchen tour, but just a high level, you know, when you're designing a kitchen, there's some fundamental things that you think about.
There are. So the 5-zone principle is what we design kitchens to these days. So you all would have heard about the working triangle, but that was when a kitchen was a room and it was separated and it usually had one person working in it. Now we have several people working in a kitchen. It's designed as a 5-zone space. One of those zones is cleaning. So it goes from bin to sink to dishwasher, right? That is the ideal layout for a cleaning zone. Then you have a cooking zone, which is where your cooktop and your ovens are. This is a 5-in-1 steam oven, and I think it's steam, convection, and microwave. This is convection. It's awesome ASCO product. So that's your cooking zone. Then you'll have a consumable zone. So that is where you put your food, meaning things that go into the fridge, cold, or your food storage like your butler's pantry. So the important thing for both of those is that you've got bench space next to or adjacent to it so that you can put your groceries down and unpack. So it's okay to have a cold storage and dry storage, but they're consumables. Then you have your non-consumables. That's where you put your cutlery, etc. Your crockery, glasses, all the Tupperware, pots and pans.
In the top drawer.
In the top drawer, Kate. And then the last is prep space. So that's consumables, non-consumables, cooking, cleaning, and prep. 5 zones.
Okay.
About these beautiful bench tops everywhere in this kitchen. The butlers didn't get spared the attention. We also have the same splashback tiles as we have in the laundry. That's a lovely link between the 2 spaces. Another Darren Palmer Luster Bronze pull-out sink, kitchen sink mixer, which I just love.
Microwave behind Phil there.
Built in, yes. And I will say about these sinks, we've used them in the last few years, Darren. They're a fire clay sink, really difficult to damage and scratch. That's why we keep using them.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. This is all the storage space you could possibly want for all of that non-consumable stuff. So that's also your consumable storage. So you can use this as a functioning pantry. You can use it as, you know, the storage that we've got here as well. Coffee maker, a full extra sink, lots and lots of more storage. It is a cracking kitchen.
Love it, love it, love it. And can we just finish off how much you love this marble?
Okay, I know what you want me to do. And this is called Marcella marble. And it's from CDK Stone. And I loved it so much in the photograph, I bought it sight unseen. And I love it so much. It's just beautiful. Yum.
Yum.
Like, yum. Look at it.
So good.
I've loved it so much, I've actually put it throughout the house. So we've got this here in the kitchen, obviously in the butlers. We've got it in the living space. We also have it in the main bedroom ensuite. It's just chef's kiss.
And look, there was a good kitchen in here, but we've made it a great kitchen.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to repurpose that other kitchen in one of our services. So, you know, we don't waste anything. We try to repurpose everything back again. And, you know, that a family will benefit from that.
Yeah.
Also, on the not wasting anything, there was a tiny bit of offcuts, and we've put them in the niches in the main bathroom as well. So we've really taken it as far as we can.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, we missed one room, but would you want to
Let's
do
do
that?
one. It's just behind you.
Yeah, this is my favourite room.
Yeah, look, you're not the only person to say this is your favourite room.
This is definitely my favourite transformation as well. From what it was to what it is, definitely my favourite transformation.
Look, I mean, let's be honest. This was kind of a boring room with a window in it. and now it's sultry and fun and like quite a sexy little room.
And most interiors I've ever seen for media room, they're black, they're dark, and like you feel so relaxed in here. And you don't need to, and it's so colourful.
Yeah, and it does read as a dark enough room for you to watch a cinema, have a cinema experience in, for sure. But it's not just plain old black. It's got lots of colour and interest, but it feels really soothing and really calming.
Yeah.
And I could spend all day, every day in this house.
It is so calming. It's like, you call this house playful, and I get the colour is playful, but it is calming, relaxing, and it's sophisticated luxury.
It soothes you being here. You can hear the ocean with all that greenery that you can especially see upstairs. And the colour palette materials in here, it just feels really warm, like a big warm hug. And, let's face it, we could all use that in the life that we lead.
Fun fact, my feet are touching the ground on this lounge.
Oh, how fun. That must be novel for you, Jo.
So fun.
That's 1 out of 3.
That's 1 out of 3. Okay.
And that's a good point. We do have 3 lounge rooms in this house.
Yeah.
One of them's in that private retreat. And we have several dining spaces, as we mentioned. So we've got indoor dining, alfresco dining. We've got another dining table upstairs in the standalone 1-bedroom / 2-bedroom apartment. And we have so many sofas in this house. This, I think, has got to be my favourite.
Oh, easily my favourite too.
It is very comfortable, but yes, I do have a little...
I'm a green fan.
Little problem with my legs touching the bottom, but it is super comfy, right?
It is particularly comfortable if your legs are a touch longer and they can touch the ground. But I love the form of it. It feels really retro and really cool. It's very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
You could have a nap on this without a problem in the world.
And it's practical because it's like, things get dirty, but you really wouldn't even notice.
And it's a hardy material too.
Yeah.
You wouldn't notice. What I do notice is that these books are in the wrong place, and Kate just pointed it out to me. So I'm just going to move those because that's going to do my head in.
Now, I know that we've got a separate art tour, but can you tell us about the art?
I can tell you about this piece of art.
Yeah.
This is from 𝙃𝙀𝙃, and he is thankfully a mate of mine, and I have asked him if he would, if we could commission an art piece from him for this house.
Wow.
And he made that for us. It's gold leaf. It is, it's commissioned for us, and it is absolutely beautiful. She's gorgeous. The vibe of that artwork just fits this house so beautifully. And I love even the colour palette of that sort of henna coloured paint against this rug in this room with the gold leaf.
And the red lights, just throwing the light down. That's why I switched it on, so you could see the way that gold leaf is playing. It's so beautiful under the lights.
Yeah,
and beautiful.
Pops.
And Kate, we changed
Yep.
fans,
lights, painted the ceiling. We redid the lighting plan because it was a bit all over the shop down here. We did make it a bit more streamlined, make it more task-friendly and art-orientated.
And so tell us a little about the ceiling.
Ah, yes, the lime wash ceiling. Yeah, as Darren said before, it's the signature throughout this house. We've used it all downstairs and in a couple of the bedrooms upstairs as well. It's a beautiful finish, and it comes out a lot lighter than what the flat colour is. So it's actually the same as the colour of the trim in the media and the wall in the alfresco, which will actually look a lot more saturated because of that lime wash finish.
It's one of those things that, as a consumer, as a normal layperson at home, you might be reticent to put colour on your ceilings, but it is the fifth wall. It is as important as every other wall. It is as important as floors are, and giving it a detail, giving it some attention, giving it some love, it just returns dividends, especially in a house as big as this. People get this idea that colour on a ceiling might make the ceiling feel lower. It doesn't feel low in here at all. It feels just gorgeous.
It actually feels the opposite, because when you first walked into this in the white, because there was so much of it, it kind of felt oppressive.
Yeah, it was oppressive.
Yeah, so when we did the lime wash, I remember the first day we walked in, we actually had this redone a couple of times until the finish was just right, because it's hand brushed. So it's not only lime wash texture finish, someone hand brushed this for us. Yeah, we're very particular about the finish on it.
They've done a great job.
They did do a beautiful job. That light above the dining table too, that is our starting point for all the lighting in the house. That's the red that we matched.
Right.
And
That's the problem child, right? You have to find something to match.
I think this is one of the pivotal things in the house, and I think that lighting is spectacular, and I think the can lights are also spectacular. And
I love them.
It's taking a risk in interiors. Often pays off, especially if you do it right, and I think we've done it very, very well, Kate.
So
Yes,
for you guys as professional interior designers, so anchor pieces are important. So whether it be furniture, whether it be a light, whether it be artwork. So is that something when you're planning things out, like what do you think of first? What's the process?
Well, it came from the mood board and what the vibe that we wanted to, the feeling that we wanted to evoke when someone walked into this house, and that was the playful, modern version of the coastal, like Darren said before, and it kind of peeled out from there. We found the sofa from 𝙃𝙯 𝙊𝙪𝙩, and then the artwork folded into that.
Yeah, it really is like this matrix of decision making, and you find things that you know are on brief, and then you have to find ways to mesh things together with other elements. Like if you look at, for example, the dining table and these chairs, the dining table's form and shape has the same general overarching shape and form as the chairs. They're a completely different material, but you can see this sort of thickness, this curve, and this thickness and this curve, they have a relationship between each other.
And these chairs are solid timber.
Oh my, I am buff, and this is a two-handed chair. Like that's a proper meaty, solid timber chair. But if you look at the sofa, for example, this big sort of thick column curve and this thick column curve, and these materials, they link together. They're not the same, but they link together. So it's not a lounge suite, but they complement each other. Yeah.
And look, and I think that interior designs is such a, everyone aspires to win one of our Yourtown prize homes, but I think interior designs is also because people might take a piece of thinking, oh really, and you've already said, Kate, people have said to you, I want to get those lights. Like, I think this creates ideation for people to think, how could I give my house a makeover cosmetically and make it look amazing?
I want to replicate quite a few of these ideas in my next house, don't you worry.
I think paint was one of the biggest changes in here. The warm white on the walls, the paint on the ceiling. That was probably the biggest transformation other than kitchen and the stone.
And we've got something special upstairs.
Also, the knotwood under here actually has really transformed this ceiling and this whole alfresco space. We've got the same colour as the ceilings on the wall here, and then obviously all this lovely, colourful furniture that is fully alfresco outdoor. And not to mention those gorgeous alfresco outdoor Darren Palmer rugs.
We love the Darren Palmer rugs.
Yeah, they're pretty
Beautiful.
great.
And look, this is a great space. You've got your outdoor lounging to lay down if you want to have a rest. You've got your fire pit down there if you want to just sit down there. We've got a table over the fire pit as well. So in the summer, obviously, you can just use it as a coffee table, or you put your sundowners on, perhaps. You've got your barbecue, you've got your pool.
And you've got a back gate.
That you can hear the ocean.
Yeah, it takes you directly to the ocean from just at the bottom of your garden, down a little path, and you're at the beach. Amazing.
And look at all that storage underneath the barbecue there. You've got your drinks fridge as well. So it's always, you need that additional fridge. But this house has got 3 fridges, one upstairs, main, and this one. So you always need more storage.
And I think one of the coolest things about 𝙃𝙯 𝙊𝙪𝙩 that I didn't know until, because I wasn't here when we did the Christmas house, you guys did the Christmas house a couple of years ago, is that no one will ever be able to build in front. That's all protected, and that's to maintain the
nature corridor.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, Darren and I have some fond memories of the last 2 Christmas. One was 2020 and one was 2021, and so it was a challenge for us to fit that out, get over the border. Thankfully, I live on the Gold Coast. Darren, we were able to did a lot of stuff virtually. It was challenging times, but and look, and I guess from a property perspective, the market has really taken off down here. Like that prize home that we had in 2020, it sold for over $5 million. A year or two later, like it's such a hot market down here. So the lucky winner that's going to win this $5.8 million worth of first prize, hey, this will set you up for life and some.
Okay, so sorry, we've only seen the ground floor too, by the way. There's like a whole upper floor that we need to get to.
Okay, Darren, let's have a look. There's some surprises up here.
I like to put surprises everywhere we can because, you know, it's not an average house, it's a Christmas prize home.
Where are we going first?
Where do you want to go first? 1 bedroom / 2 bedroom retreat?
Yeah, let's do the retreat. Let's have a look at the retreat and we'll end in the wow, right?
Yep, sweet.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do that. I think one of the most interesting things about this space, apart from the fact that you have, well, actually you've got a storeroom behind Joe there.
Storeroom.
Which is very, very useful. Trust me, I've just had to cull my life because I didn't have a storeroom in it. And it's very useful to have a storeroom.
So this is bedroom 5 / library / study / sewing room. You can make this whatever you want. This also has that access that you can lock that behind you.
And that's lockable, right?
That's lockable.
Yeah.
So you could actually make that as, this could be a 2-bedroom apartment, or this acts as a second living space, or whatever you want to make this. It's a blank canvas, and we could have some fun with this. We could put some AI. We could have put anything in here, but you picked a library. It's a wellness area, really.
You could literally do anything you like in here. It's a bookcase, 2 chairs, 2 tables, and a console. It's the simplest thing to change up, but I just wanted something that was showing that it had versatile purpose.
Yeah.
And you could fit a king in here if you did want to make it a bedroom. It is a large, generous bedroom.
Oh yeah, sure. Like a king bed fits between those 2 windows, easy peasy. You got the power points in the wall already, so you can put bedsides and lamps there without a drama. It has a robe, as you can see. Phil is hating the mirrors on the robe because he's catching himself in it, I am sure.
and I guess I'd like to ask our supporters, maybe in the comments, what would they do with this room? Because, you know, maybe it'd be interesting to see what they would do.
What would you do, Joe?
I don't know, keep it like it is. I actually like that space. I've been on holidays. I've just read 3 books, so I think that is now my motto, to try and read as much more than I can rather than being on a device, right? So,
well, I have a Kindle, so I'm still on a device when I'm reading.
That's not something really good about actually turning a page. So, okay.
I love the fact you've got a storeroom and you've got another linen cupboard here, and like just this house, you are spoiled for storage.
Yeah.
And that is such a bonus. You miss it when you don't have it.
And
there's also a storeroom in the garage as well.
Yeah, there is, and it's quite rare being so close to the beach to have so much storage. So like they've literally used every space they possibly can when they've built this home to have as much house as they can. So it's sensational.
So speaking of as much house as you can, second kitchen in the house. We have, or kitchenette. So there's no cooktop, but we do have the capacity if you wanted to have a
air fryer.
Extra large double air fryer, yep.
Yeah. So could be a teenage retreat, a studio apartment, you know, this has its separate access as well. So you could lock all that off.
Mum and dad.
You know, it's generational living easily. Exactly. You could Airbnb this bit really if you wanted to. Like you might want to live in it. Rent the rest out.
Of the house.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that is that this entry that is only for this part of the house, you cannot see it from the rest of the house. You don't even know it's there. You've got access from the street to this door, but you don't see that door if you're entering the main house. So it could be completely separately used than the occupants of the house.
And it's keypad entry too, so
totally.
Change that whenever you
and
like
like
security.
Dining, you've got your lounge, you've got a bedroom, you've got a bathroom, you've got a laundry in there as well. So there's literally, it's a self-contained apartment.
Yeah, and the style in here is to die for. I love the four-seat dining table. I love this sofa and this
I love this sofa
colour
too.
palette. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And that bedroom, this bedroom in here is probably my second. You know what? They're all great bedrooms. I was going to say this is my favourite bedroom, but that's
a big call in it.
I have 4 favourite bedrooms.
These are all large lounges, Darren. Like what you put in there. Like these aren't little.
Yeah, like each
sofas.
one of these is like a metre by metre at least. Yeah, so that's like 3 metres by 3 metres. It's a big sofa.
And as I said, this could be a 2-bedroom apartment if you wanted it to be. So for a young family, you know, you could easily, or share housing, you could easily have, you know, 2 couples living in this space.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, or it could be a revenue stream.
Absolutely,
I mean,
yeah.
that's not a kitchen, it's a kitchenette.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, for a weekend and, you know, doing...
I'm not cooking.
Yeah.
There's so many great restaurants
I was
down
gonna
here, like
say.
Kingscliff, 𝙃𝙗𝙗 𝙊𝙪𝙩.
Spice Den just around the corner.
Yeah. Paper Daisy, like there's amazing places that we love to go to. So I think that, you know, you wouldn't need to be having to cook anyway.
Yeah, trust me, dine with Jo, she knows the
Yeah,
nice
I do.
places.
I was going to say.
I love the wallpaper in this room. I just think it's so gorgeous. Like the texture of it, the color of it, the fact that this wallpaper works so beautifully with these rust curtains. And like rust curtains, it's another one of those things. We've used green shears, we've got red shears. I know that is controversial. I know that might make people a little nervous, but look how good it looks.
I know, but it is beautiful, and they've got the block out blinds behind. So look, it's going to be so dark in here to have sleep in. You know, like people work hard. They just want to have a good rest, and even a nap in the afternoon. Like shut it down and.
Or opposite, open it up.
Yeah,
You can have them open.
it's beautiful.
Queen bed.
It is queen bed in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Queen bed, massive bed head. I love our little gallery hang here on the wall. I love the colour palette of this wallpaper and that sheer and the lime wash ceilings and that fan and those red cans.
Beautiful.
And red travertine mirror.
Yeah, it's a great mirror.
Yeah.
Great mirror. Well done, guys. I love this space, and I think that it'll give the winner options around what they would do, and love to know in the comments what people would do.
And this practicality behind that is PowerPoint up high for TVs and things, and PowerPoint down low as well.
So you've got, wherever we've got a bedroom, basically you probably have an artwork that's covering TV points. So you can have TV points in all the bedrooms,
I believe it's all of the bedrooms, including the library. Yep, so that art in the library is hiding one there too.
But I think art or mirrors is better looking than TVs generally. That's from someone that has a living from TV, but anyway.
But the TVs are also art TVs, is that right?
That's right, so they're framed TVs.
Framed TVs, yeah. Perfect. Okay, great. Now, 3 more bedrooms to go. Bathroom.
Please.
So we've a little bit of a makeover in here.
Yes, we've got the bathroom, the powder room over here to service the bedrooms on this level.
And what did you do in here, Kate and Darren?
We did the micro cement on the wall, which is tinted to match the ceiling, so they're all seamless. We added the stone into the niches, and we changed the basin, did Darren's tap in here as well, and, well, actually we changed all the tapware in here to Darren's range, the beautiful luster bronze.
We've got a new mirror, we've got new window treatments, those gorgeous Roman blinds that are used throughout the house. And otherwise, this is a really beautiful functional bathroom that, only needed a little bit of love for it to come to life, but it is certainly lively now.
And I think that's the thing when we talk about people get this aspiration about what they could change. Like this could be a low cost change to your bathroom if you wanted to be.
Certainly simpler than retiling or messing with waterproofing.
Yeah.
That micro cement isn't cheap, but it's definitely more cheap than pulling everything out and starting again.
Yeah.
It is. And painting the ceiling, fifth wall, as you said, makes a huge difference in here.
Yeah, love it. Okay.
Next bedroom.
Next bedroom.
Well, actually, you got to take in this hallway too, right?
Oh yeah, hallway. So more storage again here. Endless.
Look, you can hear the aircon. It's working, but we've turned it right up because it's warm today.
Yeah.
More storage.
Velux.
Yeah, a couple of Veluxes in the ceiling. This bedroom, it is youthful, not juvenile.
Yeah, I love this room. It is. Kate and I often get asked around why don't we do kids' bedrooms, and really it is we don't want to create spaces that it's just for one age group. Like this could be a kids' room. It could be, the youngest of the family. You get the 2 single beds.
You're
is that right, Kate?
like that, yeah. I would get put in this on a family holiday. My husband and I would be in here as the youngest of 3. So yeah. We'd be in here.
However, we've also chosen this furniture so that it is movable. You can push those bed heads together. You can move that bedside to the other side. You can push those 2 singles together. I think they're king singles.
They are king singles, so they'd make a king together.
Yeah, that's a perfect size.
It's a massive bedroom, right?
Well, that's actually a king size bed. So if you get 2 king singles and add them together, that's a king size mattress. So with a mattress topper, it's another king size bed.
Yeah.
It is, and you have ample space on either side of the king size bed and at the end of the bed. Like, it is a very generous room, which is why we decided to do the 2 beds in here, because you thought you could do 1 bed, or you could show that how much space there is with 2.
Yeah.
And you've got lots and lots of space. I love all the stripes. I love the wallpaper. I think the striped linen is gorgeous. This rug is fun.
I love the stripes. I love that you were able to find linen and bedsides to match.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the nuance of what we do when we're putting these houses together. Every single detail is considered.
Yeah.
We don't leave anything to chance.
I know you don't.
6-hour design marathon, making sure we find the details. That's
Several
it.
of those, yes.
And the wallpaper, I love the wallpaper.
It
It's
is
amazing.
gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, you feel so calm in this.
This is so
As soon
calm.
as you walk in here.
Like, look out the window at all the green that you see in that green space, and then you sort of step your consciousness into this room with the green ceilings, the lime wash ceilings, those gorgeous green shears. The bed is super simple. It's supposed to be. We just didn't trick it up or we repaired it right back. And this room is just about the little pops of red and the overarching green theme.
That is a king bed again?
It is.
You said, yeah.
Full bed frame, this one, and for those who are wondering, underneath the bed cover, which is what these are called, is a full doona and pillows, so you get the full thing as well, but it is styled this way by Darren, intentionally.
Yeah, so if you win the house, don't touch the beds.
If you win the house, jump on the beds.
Yeah.
Do whatever you like.
Do whatever you want. Yeah, it's your house.
Storage, like plenty drawers. There's heaps of hanging. 2 sides of it. It's incredible. So
There's those
definitely,
huge
like,
ones.
certainly not a shortage of storage, and lots of mirrors.
Yep.
Lots of mirrors. I love the green. It is, again, really, really calming.
You matching?
I am. Yeah, so are you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
Now-
we're all matching.
Are we going to go into the main bedroom ensuite first?
I
And
think
then
so.
leave the best to last?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's do that. Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
I mean, you do get a sense of that there's a little bit of colour and interest if you walk through that hallway.
A little bit of colour of interest,
a
and
little hint
this is
to
a
come.
massive transformation. This was a space that was
Look, it had great proportions. It has a really great layout. It just needed a little bit of warmth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grey.
Yeah.
And so what we've done is we've used that beautiful terracotta colour as a ceiling paint. Not great to have lime wash in here because it's a sort of steamy environment.
Yeah.
So that's a sort of wash and wear,
Yes.
flat paint. But we've used micro cement on the wall, so you get that kind of lovely movement that you get from the lime wash in the ceilings in the other rooms, but you get it on the walls in here. And micro cement is absolutely waterproof, so it's fit for purpose.
And famously easier to clean than tiles, they say.
And then you've got
no
that
grout.
gorgeous stone
Love it.
that we picked up from the kitchen. I love the little radius that we put on the splashback. I love our fun mirrors. We've got plenty of storage below the bench. So I know that there's people that are going to say face level storage is really important, and it is, but when you've got this much storage underneath, I think you're just fine. Also, yes, PowerPoint's in the drawers.
We own the
Joe's
drawers.
found the toothbrushes.
My God, like normally I say, well, you need to pack your toothbrush. Well, we've thought of everything this time.
So toilet in here, and then we have obviously double vanity, 2 sinks, lots of bench space, lots of storage, 2 mirrors, 2 custom-made lights that we had from Crete Studio.
That's right, Lennox Heads.
Yeah, they're local artisan, and they made them just for us, and they're absolutely stunning. And then we have more luster bronze taps in here. We've got a brand new bath, which is also sort of color coded to the house. And yeah, I love it. I think it's poppy and interesting and absolutely gorgeous.
That's beautiful. I love the bath.
Me too.
Fun story for the radius on this. When we were talking about when they were cutting it, Darren was sitting in an airport, and I was like, Darren, I need to know what degree you want. The radius you want, sorry. And so just quickly drafted it up, sent it straight to the person to cut it for us.
Yeah, I happened to be between 2 international flights in a lounge. I was like,
Couldn't believe my luck.
no
Lucky.
worries.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get that wrong.
No, I was like, oh, you might just have to wait till it lands.
Anyway, it all worked out, and here it is.
Here it is. Okay, Saving the best to last. This is our favourite room. Incredible transformation, Darren.
This is the thing, right? Like when we took the house and we did our first walkthrough, there was one space in here that just looked like it had a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that could really bring the house to life and really add a lot to the people that end up living in this house and sleeping in this room. So Joe kindly allowed me to pull some things apart and put them back together again. And this is the result.
Ta-da!
Look at that. So we created a little walkway that you walk in from the hallway. So that's kind of separates that main bedroom ensuite from this part of the suite. And it really is a main bedroom suite.
It's a suite.
Like we have so many robes, so much hanging. Like check out this. Every single one of these hanging robes has these pull down hangers. And that gives you 2 levels in every single one of these robes that is for hanging, that you can put coats and shirts and then pants. But if you want to do long hanging, they just pop out. So you've got so much space in here. You could have his and hers robes, you could have his and his robes, you can have hers and hers robes, you could have a hers robe, you can have a his robe, you can have whatever you want, but there's just storage for days.
And the lighting's all through them as well.
Yes, we've got internal lighting, internal LEDs. So there's some shelving in one of these end ones, but otherwise we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of drawers. So like there are
24, I think.
Yeah, what's that? That's 12 on each side. That's right. So many drawers to store things, and it's not just your undies and your t-shirts. You can put all your shoes in there. You've got all these spaces underneath the hanging section, so you can show off your handbags, show off your beautiful shoes. I love this robe so much.
It is beautiful. I love it, and it's you can have your jewelry boxes all put away as well. Like there's so much space. I love it. Oh, and our robes, Kate.
Yes, the winner's robes.
Winner's robes.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Pull that one down. Wear that one when you win.
Perfect. I love what you've done, Darren and Kate, and I think it's it's just incredible that the vision that you were able to create, that what was here, the bed was facing that way.
Yeah.
We had a really large robe, we had a small robe.
But also there was a wall to here. So we had a walkway there that was on a diagonal, so you didn't actually clock that view until you're already in the room. But now you get that view from everywhere that you're in this space. You just sleeping in this bed and waking up to that view and hearing the ocean and having the ability to look out against all that green space. And I also love the symmetry of this room.
Agreed.
Like the fact you can walk all the way around the bed and you've got all of that space. This is a king size bed.
So much room.
Yeah, it's just, I want it. I want it.
And the bed head, like it's incredible. Like it just to find that and being able to pull that together, it's amazing.
Kate found it.
Yes, it's from Zen Design on the Sunshine Coast. So I actually didn't have that far to travel in the scheme of Australia, obviously. And we just had it posted on the back. So it's a fully freestanding king bed frame.
Yeah. And there's we've got power boxes in the floor, so you can plug your phone in, you can plug your lamps in. They're just adjacent to the bed. And this is probably the reason why I'm buying tickets, because I would love to wake up to that view in this room.
I love it.
Well, that's the other thing, is that when the bed was on this wall, when the wall was here and it was facing a TV, which we famously don't love, wouldn't you rather wake up to that?
Yeah.
I would.
Yep.
100%.
For sure.
And I know. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, right? The wallpaper. We know.
Wait, what are you talking about? That elephant.
An elephant.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
It's a sexy elephant, if that's an elephant.
Absolutely.
I think it's fun and vibrant, but it's also, again, it's one of those really calming spaces.
It is.
And it's bizarre to say that in a room that's full of red and gold, but it is very calming.
Because I think that the skirting boards you've also painted in the gold as well.
In the biscotti to match the ceiling, yeah. So we've fully painted every surface in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I know that we always know that wallpaper's not for everyone, but it is. I absolutely love it, and it's not. It's not offensive, it's beautiful, and I keep going back to that calming feel I feel when I'm in this home. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and it's sophisticated.
If there was nothing on the walls in this room, it would feel unfinished. It would feel not completed and fully realised, right, Darren?
Listen, I'm okay if people don't like the wallpaper. It's not for everybody. However, it does work. It is beautiful. It is very current. It's really cool. And if you don't like it, if you're the one that wins this house, you can literally just peel it off and paint over it, or paint something instead, or have a white house if you want. But that would be very boring. So what we've done is really interesting, and I am really proud of it. And I think, Kate, you've done a great job.
I love it.
Joe, you've done a great job to let us do it too.
I love it. Yeah, like the artwork's amazing. Everything that you've thought of, like you're not just created a house, you've created a home. And someone will move in here in December, Christmas Day. Their Christmas will be changed forever. And
it's not just their Christmas too, right? Like if you win this house, you win a $5.8 million prize, and it's tax-free, right? So that amount of money doesn't just change your life, it changes your kid's life, it changes their kid's life. You could make a change to your family for generations to come. And you could all enjoy this house together as different generations too.
Absolutely, it's such a generational home. And that was one of the reasons why we bought it, was that feature of having that separate apartment that you could have multiple generations, because that's the reality of what's happening right now. You know, families are all living together because they have to. There's not the opportunity. So winning this $5.8 million, you know, buying a ticket creates a safe place for children and young people, for Kids Helpline 24/7, 7 days a week, even on Christmas Day. So don't miss out on getting out these tickets.
Yep, $15 a ticket, yourtownprizehomes.com.au, 1-800-010-777. It is absolutely the intergenerational Christmas family home of your dreams. I can totally see Christmas from the beach to the pool to the alfresco, like sitting in front of the TVs, watching your movies separately, everybody just having a joyful time and having somewhere to sleep, because we've got a big house.
Absolutely. And the space, there's so much, you can escape your family if you want to, really. You could. So there's so much space. So I just want to say, Darren and Kate, you've done a wonderful job. It's amazing. I love it. I think the supporters will love it. The lucky winner will certainly love it. And it's buying a ticket. You're not just going to change your life, you're saving the lives of young people every day. So thank you, and looking forward to walking through on the garden tour with you.